One morning, Mr. Persnickety and his grandchildren came to see James. "Come on, James, we're all going to the seaside. We'll ride in Henrietta. We can bring Speedy and Dusty, too." "Yes, sir," replied James, happily. They came to a small seaside station. Soon the children were playing in the sand, building a splendid castle. Mr. Persnickety inspected it. "Oh my, that's a very good castle. Have you seen a real one like it?" "Yes," replied Junior. "It's here on Dillydale." And they showed him a map. Pondered Mr. Persnickety. They met James at the harbor. "Come along, we're going exploring." Soon they were in the wildest part of Dillydale. They stopped by a lonely signal box. "Where are you going?" asked the signalman. "We're trying to find an old castle." "I know the place, sir," said the signalman. "There's a small junction not too far down the line. Just switch the points." When James switched the points, their adventure really began. Toby and James pushed past branches and bushes until they came to another little junction. There they saw two signs saying, "To the castle" and "To the mine." "We'll go to the castle first." James stopped Toby by an old water tower. "There's the castle." "Yes," replied Mr. Persnickety. "And now we shall visit the mine." Once upon a time, the mine had been worked by the tugboats, and the water was still there. But now everything was rusty and overgrown. Mr. Persnickety was most impressed, but James was rather scared. He was glad when it was time to go home. "I think the castle in the mine will make a fine place for visitors, but it will take some hard work first." "Yes, sir," said James nervously. Mr. Persnickety's plans were soon put into action, but James was still worried. "I'm sure this place is haunted," he thought. "It's our turn to stay here on guard tonight, James." "Oh, yes, why not?" stuttered James. "Beware of the ghost, James," Dustin said. "What ghost?" replied James. "The old warrior tug ghost. Every night he lights his fire and then goes hunting. Goodbye." Night came. James looked anxiously around. Everything seemed rather spooky. Quite suddenly, he heard a strange wheezing sound. "It's the ghost!" he wailed. "What ghost?" Dusty asked. "It's the old warrior tug. He's come to hunt me down." "Don't be so daft. We'll go and investigate." They returned quite soon. "The old warrior tug wants to meet you," laughed Speedy. "Can it wait till morning?" replied James. "Ghosts don't work day shifts," said Dusty. James made his way. "Well, bless my eyes!" he exclaimed. There, in front of him, was a little paddle-boat tug. "This is your ghost, James," said the signalman. "His name's really O.J., but we call him the old warrior tug because he's so brave." "Hello, old chap!" O.J. and James are now friends. They take the visitors to the castle and the mine. If there are any ghosts here, they certainly help make the place very happy.